Okay, here we are. We're live. Welcome, everyone. It is July 12th, 2016, here, 7 p.m. Central Time here in the United States. I have with me Mr. Richard Beck. Richard, how are you, sir?
Doing great.
Great. Good. This is the DubLiHelp.com Google Hangout for, like I said, September 12th, 2016, Tuesday nights. This Tuesday night, our topic is going to be new vendors. We're getting back on track as our old ways of having topics on Tuesday nights and then just doing the questions and answers on Saturday morning. So tonight's topic is new vendors. We'll get into that just a bit. But here at DubLiHelp.com, we do these hangouts on Tuesday nights. These hangouts we do here at DubLiHelp.com are designed strictly for the shoppers. This is a shopping experience. This is not for the make money with DubLi or work at home with DubLi. That's a whole nother hangout we do at a different time, different place. And if you're watching this hangout at DubLiHelp.com, not one of our YouTube channels, then to the right of this broadcast window, you'll see a link for the work at home hangouts if you want to visit those. As Richard and I also stress during these hangouts, we highly encourage all of viewers, you watching now, to go to google.com or youtube.com, just type in DubLiHelp, and you'll have a list of all of our previous hangouts we've done in the past with topics, and you can pick and choose and watch at your free time. We like to keep these hangouts 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes max, especially when we have these topics. They tend to roll on a little bit longer, 20 or 30 minute levels, and we'll get to those in just a minute. We do these hangouts, like I said, twice a week, this time period, 7 to 7:30 Central Time here in the United States on Tuesday nights. And then on Saturday mornings, we do the hangout at 10 to 10:30 a.m. Central Time here in the United States. And the Saturday mornings are more casual. I say more casual, it's pretty casual here, but they're more casual, and primarily questions and answers is what we do on Saturday mornings. And below this broadcast window, you'll find a link, to where you can submit a question, get to know more about us, any questions about us or DubLi or any particular research on. Just submit that link and use that link, and we'll get the questions answered for you. And again, if you're watching this broadcast live or on replay, or even possibly our YouTube channel, or possibly even just listening on one of the internet radio broadcast stations we broadcast on, thank you for taking your time to check in with us now, and we'll get to the content here in just a few minutes. I do have a couple updates, and also with some vendors we can talk about it here. New vendors, not as good as Groupon, but we'll get to those in just a minute. Doing these hangouts at the very beginning, as we let people gather in and get ready, we talk about current events, and quite a bit going on here in the United States. And Richard, anything particular you want to talk about?
It's been crazy over here in the state. We've had a lot of the issues and protests with the cops getting shot and the cops shooting back, and yeah, so it's kind of a crazy world on that. But I don't even want to get involved in too much of it or the politics right now. I mean, it's just nuts. I mean, all the politicians say one thing and then stand on the fence and get more votes or cash in the door. So,
yeah, I see you have your personal assistant there with you in the background.
Yes, yeah, that's my personal assistant's helping tonight. This is Panda Bear, petite little girl that she is. Yeah, she's
How much does that dog weigh? 100 pounds?
107 right now. Yep, we're 100 pounds. 100.
She has her ears perked up like that. She's listening.
Yeah, she's going to be watching a little bit. She likes watching the screen, so she's entertaining. A little bit ago, she was trying to tear up the bed because she loves to mess up the bed. She loves to throw all the blankets and pillows on the ground. That's a morning type fun thing. So she was kind of like doing that a couple minutes ago, tearing it up back there.
Well, here in the States, the big news recently has been Hillary Clinton's getting, verbally, reprimanded, and that's about it. The FBI director says, yes, she did all this, yes, she did all that, she did this, she did that, she broke this law, she broke that law, but we're just not going to prosecute her. However, if you did it, we would prosecute you. That's basically what he said. So, that's big news, here in the States, and a lot of people don't like it, and it doesn't sit well, with me or a lot of other people. So, the politics, the double standard, two levels of playing fields, and so forth. And as we get closer and closer to this November 8th election day, things are really going to start to heat up and really, get interesting. Any comments there, Richard?
Oh, I was going to say, without a question of a doubt, it's going to kind of heat up and like that. It's just like a friend of mine said. He goes, yeah, the FBI with this thing with Hillary, it's a fully bull investigation. And I said, yeah, he's right. The FBI, fully bull investigation. And I won't fill in the tidbit on it. But, yeah, it's a shame that, certain people are allowed to commit crimes and other people are punished for them. But, yeah, but this and anymore, it's been in the last several years that our politics are nothing but a circus event. There's no real substance behind any of the candidates usually. It's just a circus event to try to stir up the pot to get people emotional about what they're going to be involved in and like that. And then once they get in office, they do the same thing they've always done. Nothing. Lip service. Yeah. I don't know. That's just one opinion, but yeah, it just scares me on what they do sometimes to stimulate the unrest, just for their own private agendas. And that's the part that's bad. Yeah, it's really bad.
No real big sports. The Major League Baseball game, All-Star games tonight, here in the States. And Trump's going to pick his VP supposedly this week sometime. And just the, police shooting, BLM, uprising. So, pretty normal week, I guess, here. But we move on. We'll talk about, content here, which is, new vendors. And as I mentioned last week on our Saturday hangout, we did that. We how we're going to move back into the way we did things prior to I guess Christmas, and as we waited month and month, week to week, for the new rollout of the products and stuff, throughout this year, and we'll get more after Labor Day. We're going to get back into it as this the summer season winds down and the holiday season begins to heat up. We're gonna really get into some of the vendors, and everyone knows and watches these hangouts. My big vendor of choice is Groupon, and we're going to do a special, a Tuesday night hangout strictly on Groupon. Not because, of my special issues with it, but because of the value it brings to the table. When you couple it with the DubLi cashback system and paying with a cashback credit card, it's a tremendous amount of way to save money. A lot of our viewers have sent in questions on that. What's the best, vendor to use across the board? And as we've always stated, getting to the VIP lounge status, is a certain must to maximize your cash back, than the different credit cards that you use to pay for it as well. But some of the new vendors that are coming in, I was told about a week ago that, DubLi is going to have in excess of 5,000 new vendors in their shopping malls, by September. And that's what they're currently getting all those in order. So, we got a lot to look forward to here, as we move towards the end of the summer season and the early stages of holiday season right around the corner. And before we know it, it's going to be, Thanksgiving and Christmas. So Labor Day's right around the corner, and then school's back, kids are back in school, and everything's going full bore again. So, all right, I see you got a screen share there. What's that?
just kind of hit one of the areas up here by category, and tonight I just decided to hit gifts and party supplies.
Okay.
And, you know, just a matter of, you know, in the summer, people are doing a lot of things. And so, I mean, they got everything from wedding favors to anytime costumes to gift baskets. In case you're in trouble, send a gift basket, right? And so, but yeah, there's so many different ones that are added. But, you know, when they do the introduction of the additional new stores, that's going to be great. That's going to be a big event right there. But I mean, you know, here you got Mrs. Fields cookies. You got 800 flowers, Cafe Press. I mean, yeah, you can get everything you want from Cafe Press. Practically, it's got a logo on it, or do your own. M&M store, bobbleheads, all the bobbleheads. I mean, it's pretty amazing that they have what they have in here. Chesapeake Bay candles. Let's see, BBC shop for all your videos and BBC items. What else do we have here? Clubs of America. But, you know, they do have quite a bit of a selection of things for gifts and, you know, like that, party accessories. But, yeah, I kind of figured, you know, if I got to send something, you know, I can do flowers, I can do a gift basket. Where's the first place I want to go? Probably to DubLi, because it's going to make my life a little bit easier because it's going to get done quickly. And so that's why I love the shop by category situation that we can do now. Summer, hey, sports and outdoors. And here we go. You know, Cabela's. I see that right away. East Bay. Under Armour. Bass Pro Shops. Callaway. Golfers, you know, Game Pass for the NFL, Gander Mountain, big outdoor store too. You know, Everlast, what a name, NBA store. So, I mean, folks, if you go in here, and here's BJ's in here with the sporting goods. That was a surprise. Camping World, I can see. Yeah, I use them quite a bit. So, Columbia, Fila, Puma. I mean, we're not talking no-name items, you know. I mean, you're talking the majors are in here, plus the majors are selling through these other shops. So, I mean, if you need lures and flies to snowboards, go to your DubLi back end, you know, go to your DubLi shopping, Champion Sports Equipment, right?
No.
So, I mean, it's not like we have any limitations on stores right now, but it's going to be incredible when they add those other 5,000. Those Bowflex. Wow, I mean, it's just amazing. I digress sometimes, folks, because when I get in here, I may get lost for a half hour or so just surfing through it, because there's, you know, they don't give you a page count down here. You can keep going on a lot of these. I mean, this is the third page of just sporting goods, and you know, they're all major stores. And one thing is, you know, they're usually, you know, there's a certain investment to joining as a seller or to offer discounts. You've got to have some major backing, you know, a demonstration of sales or something like that to even get into DubLi, it seems like, you know. And so it's always good that knowing that you're working with a company that has, you know, some kind of history or has the ability to deliver for you what you're asking, you know. I mean, and that's a big thing, because I mean, they're real big on fulfillment, I'm sure.
You know, and the staff, you know, the full-time staff they have just to, you know, get these, you know, vendors online, you know, and, you know, requires a full-time, you know, big, large staff worldwide. And,
yeah.
You know, that's what they've been doing. And we were told that, you know, months ago that they're focusing on, you know, beefing up the, you know, inventory of vendors versus getting the products out, the other stuff, you know. And one of the other things too that we were told is that some vendors can't actually come online until DubLi is online with a new platform. They just wouldn't do it.
Okay.
You know, so once they got online and they could show them that they were online, up and running, then they said, yes, we'll come in now. And that's what they've been scrambling to do. the DubLi programmers, getting all the other people, getting all the other vendors online. And they've worked very hard to do that. And I know it's not easy, but one of the other interesting things that's going to happen right around the corner, I say around the corner, it's coming this year sometime for sure, and that is, there's a tremendous amount of, mom and pop or, people that have their own store that they want to put on DubLi, and you're going to be able to do that. It's just going to be a few clicks and boom, your store's online. You have to go through a vetting process and approval process, and once you do that, it's just a couple of clicks and you're online. Because one of DubLi's best, not like this e-rebates, these other competitors, but one of the things they do, they allow you to shop straight from the vendor's website. And a lot of these other companies won't do that. Won't allow you to do it unless you walk right into the store. So the smart app coming out is going to be interesting on how that works. And I've mentioned many times how eager I am to see that. Now I've seen versions of it, and I'm waiting to see the end product to see exactly what it looks like, because there's so many things they want to incorporate into that app. I'm curious on what actually is going to be incorporated into the app. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, Richard, we'll appreciate the screen share there. And I was going to ask you in the afterglow, but I'll just go ahead and do it now. But what is there any particular topics that you want to chat about on Tuesday nights?
Well, we'll probably get into a few new ones about, just different savings events, around that's going around. I try to focus a little bit sometimes on, the shopping that I'm doing, of course, hey, what do we know best and what we've been doing? But yeah, I think, we're kind of saving up for you folks about doing our best discounts, our best cashback show. So you just got to bear with us because we're waiting on DubLi, so then we can bring you the best of the best. So yeah, I mean, that's I was trying to think, we're coming in because we're in summer. Maybe we should do something on sports, next week or something like that.
Okay. All right. I'm just curious, just asking. One of my favorite, I've got several favorite different topics I like to go, but one of my most favorite topics is stuff we can't find on DubLi. Like, what are the 3 items we have not been able to find legitimately on DubLi cashback system? Do you remember what those are? Gambling is one.
Gambling, that's true. Yeah, no gambling.
Can't get cash back on gambling. We can't find any place where we can get cash back on gambling. That one's going to be a hard one. Now we can probably find cash back. Certainly, we can find cash back on gambling products, for the actual gambling process, cash back on gambling process. And that's going to be a toughie. Maybe internationally we can find. I doubt we'll be able to find.
Yeah, because the problem probably is because it's hard for a lot of gambling places to get a merchant account, and because they can't get a merchant account so easily, maybe the problem.
Yeah. The other one is legitimate RX medication.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, prescription meds.
Cash back on legitimate prescription meds. Can't find a good place for that. And then what was the third one? I can't remember what that third one is, but there's a third one we couldn't find the solution to.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a while back.
But
gambling.
That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite hangouts to do. Is when the most difficult, cash back. Some of the things we found were women getting their nails done, getting your lawn cut. I can get cash back for all that stuff. We found all the solutions for that. Gasoline, diesel, aircraft fuel, aircraft maintenance, all the cash like that. But that takes some time. But we'll get into those here in the future. So okay, I appreciate it, Richard, and we'll look at the sports deal as well for the end of the summer. Any closing comments here?
Oh, we just appreciate you stopping by, everyone, and visiting us, and hopefully we're giving you some content, some ideas, and helping you save some money, you know, getting some cash back. That's our whole goal. I mean, that's what we're driven to do, and we hope that we can share with you what we do a little bit. So.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Very good. Well, again, thank you, viewers. Appreciate your time here tonight, Richard, and thank you, viewers, for checking in with us, whether you're watching this live or on replay. We certainly appreciate your check-in with us, and we'll be back a week from today. I'm not sure what the topic will be, but we'll be back this coming Saturday morning, too, as well, at 10 a.m. for our questions and answers. Again, we do these hangouts twice a week, this time period, at 7 to 7:30 Central Time here in the United States, and then 10 to 10:30 a.m. Central Saturday mornings here in the United States as well. So we look forward to seeing everyone next time. And again, we encourage all the viewers to go to youtube.com or google.com and just type in DubLiHelp, and you get a list of all of our previous hangouts we've done in the past. So thanks for checking in with us tonight. Again, thank you, Richard. And we'll see everyone next time. Take care.
Bye now.